happy to be back.
How did you find out that? Were you watching the game, or how did you find out a couple guys got hurt there?
I was cooking some dinner and I got a phone call from from Terry Murray. Kind of called and said, just pack your things in your car and get going.
I think you played 15 games or so here at the end of the season a couple years ago and seemed to do pretty well. Has it been frustrating seeing a lot of other guys get chances before you, and what's been your mindset?
I mean, of course it's frustrating, but that's kind of the name of the game. It's going to depend on who's going down and what do they need up here and how well you're performing, obviously. So, I mean, I'm happy to be back, and it's definitely a great opportunity.
Do you feel you're a better player now than you were?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a couple years under my belt, and I mean, it's obviously going to be more of a routine, you know.
What's different in your game since the end of the year 2 years ago?
I don't know, maybe a little bit more mature, I would say. Just kind of knowing the pro game and getting a couple years older. And I mean, my game really hasn't changed much since then, but having that little bit more confidence and playing more minutes.
Jumping up offensively, is that?
Well, I mean, jumping up offensively has never really been my kind of game. My kind of game is kind of playing defenseman role and playing some physical minutes and try not to worry too much about the offense. I mean, my job is to get the puck to the forwards as fast as possible.
Have you felt kind of lost in the organization at all, in that you hear all the time about the Flyers' defense prospects, and it's always the four guys, Haig and Moran and Sanheim and Ghost, and you know, your name was in there for a while, and you just haven't heard it a lot lately. Does that make you hungry to prove people wrong?
Of course. I mean, this is an opportunity for me to maybe prove guys wrong a little bit, but no offense to those four guys. They're young guys, and they deserve to be talked about, and they're obviously awfully talented, all four of them, and that's just kind of how it goes in organizations in the NHL these days.